love of art to make a living. Animation is a possibility, hence the study and topic of my educational presentation. Hi, my name is Susanna Meyer of Mitchell County Mighty Members in animation. The definition of animation is a picture in motion that is made by photographing a series of movements of not a live object. For example, a picture of a cat, or a mouse, or a can of soup doing an activity like walking. These are the top 4 jobs in the field of animation: stop motion animation, 3D modeling, storyboard artist, mathematical modeler. Stop motion animators create a series of pictures that depict an object in various positions. By running these pictures quickly, you create a sense that the object is moving all on its own. Usually an animator shows 10 slides per second. As you can see here from these slides, they're all different. Each time the leg moves from one position to the next, making it look like the horse is running. Stop motion animators require a bachelor's degree or higher in fine arts or film or animation and 2 years of professional production. The average salary of a stop motion animator is $72,500 $20 per year. As a 3D modeler, your responsibilities are to design and build 3D models based on your specifications of your clients. If you work in a shop, you will collaborate with other 3D artists and modelers and artists to create characters, environments, and other items depending on your clientele's request. As you can see from this picture, there's a man in dressed in all black with lights all over him. They edit the person out and still have the lights so they can do the outline, which makes it look 3D, and then they add details. The educational requirements are a bachelor's degree in graphic design or art or related subjects, and advanced skill with 3D modeling tools and software. 3D modelers make an average salary of $100,300. Storyboard artist provides a visual illustration to map out an effective production blueprint for TV shows, films, and commercials. The storyboard artist's job is to provide visual representation prior to the filming of a feature film or television production. As you can see from this storyboard example, each slide has a different expression and is telling each a different scene with different backgrounds and actions going along with it, making it look like it's a story. The career requirements are a bachelor's degree and or master's degree in art, fine art, illustration, and an internship or entry-level position. The average salary of a storyboard artist is $41,900. Mathematical modelers use math to create models to demonstrate complex processes or solve problems. Many mathematical modelers use their skill to create and animate 3D representations of their processes with the assistance of software technology. For example, this thing. As you can see, it's a 3D model. They use graph and mathematical coding to make it look 3D and intricate. Mathematical modelers require a minimum of bachelor's degree in mathematics, followed by a master's or a PhD in applied mathematics. Knowing industrial software is also essential. The salary of a mathematic modeler has a large range of a low $26,000 to a high $180,000. In conclusion, I have discovered some facts about myself. I know for a fact I will not be interested in mathematical modelers because of my dislike of math. Though I am interested in storyboard artist career, I would need a college degree in art and in fine art illustration. These are my sources: Animation Career Review, Glassdoor, ZipRecruiter, Study.com, Indeed.com, CheckMatch.com, My Job Search, my NASA data.lar.nasa government. Any questions?
So I know that you mentioned how you became involved in this, but I guess I wanted to ask you more why this aspect of art as opposed to some other aspect of fine art or graphic design.
What the question was is that why are you interested in this specific field of animation, of art? I've always been around like cartoons. Like I grew up with Looney Tunes and like Tom and Jerry, and I prefer more of animated series, prefer better than the drama-filled TV people. That side. I was more interested in the animated side, and that's why I like animation was just amazing, especially since each slide is like really slow to get it internet, and that's why I was like,
Another question I have is, what are you doing now to prepare for the next step with, I guess, college for a bachelor's degree? And additionally, based on your research, what would you suggest to someone else who might be interested in a career similar to this?
the question was, what's my next step to the college for animation, and what would be the best words to tell someone who would be in those shoes? If I was interested, well, it's still a possibility. I'm still in that where I'm still iffy on the board of it. But my next step would most likely be practice. A lot of artists say that their talent comes from a lot of years of practice, and that is certainly true. From my beginnings of toddler years to now, it's been a huge improvement, even to these last few years. And my advice to a person who wants to go into a field of animation, keep persevering, keep going. It will be hard, but as long as you keep going, striving for your goal, and keep that in mind and keep going, you'll be fine.
Are you aware of, obviously things are a little weird these days,
Yeah.
but are you aware of any, there's summer camps for everything. Are there any summer camps? Are there any sort of, have you looked into that?
The question was, is there any summer camps or group-involved animation camps? I have not searched by that. I would guess yes, and I would guess yes. In this society, it would have. Because of COVID, it's most likely shut down with a lot of other things because of COVID. But for animators, we have two spectrums. We've got traditional, which is paper-based, and we got digital, which is on the computer. I would most likely think for those camps would have been reverted into like Discord, and they would talk like Discord and animate at the same time.
So I've done a little research on that line, And because we're homeschooled, there are online, learning environments that, you can buy the package starting with, the principles of animation. And if you enjoy that series of teaching lessons, then you can go on in the specific fields.
Well, I would encourage you to explore that. My son is an architect. He started out in graphic design and realized that wasn't his thing, and then switched to architecture. But the college that he went to does have a graphic design and architecture camp in the summer for high school students. And he didn't participate in that because we didn't know about it. So I would encourage you to explore, you know, those kind of things as you know, they're available, and perhaps that can help you clarify and get some encouragement and some,
Susanna watches a lot of anime, which is
Animation, it's basically like comics that were turned into animated Japanese stuff.
so she's decided that this year she wants to learn Japanese. So it is affecting some of her life choices, and so yeah.
okay.
Yeah.